All right, folks, we're going on an absolute journey today. We're taking this bike. However, we're in the last few weeks of this bike's giveaway. If you haven't already gotten involved, top link in the description, top pinned comment, hicksfam.com. Every dollar spent gives you one entry to win this bike, the nicest bike I've ever given away, the lowest turnout we've had for a giveaway ever since I've started doing these. This may be the last one. I don't think so. I still have a couple more planned, but I just want to throw that out there. It's very good odds if you want to get involved. So now's the time. This bike could be yours, delivered to your doorstep. I'll take care of everything after the winner is picked. That's that. Anyways, today, going on an adventure, and don't look at my feet. All right, folks, we are back. We're back for a long one today. We're about to be out in the streets for a minute. It's the first day of the time change. I wanted to come check this out. Let's see what's going on back here. Last time I came over here, there's a loud barking dog. I actually don't know how this is now accessible. You could theoretically ride around the edge of it. I mean, all right, now we got some LA sights and sounds, broken bottles, a down fence, kind of turns into a jump. Ooh. Imagine jumping that. That would probably end in disaster, but possible. All right, folks, well, we're back out in the streets. The first time we're riding like when the sun's out, I feel like, in a while. I've been riding after dark so much, I forgot how beautiful it is during the day out here in LA. Today is the Sunday that the time has officially changed. This is like, for me, it's like the biggest holiday of the year. I look forward to this day more than like Christmas, my own birthday, basically everything. It's great. I'm kind of like a get out later in the type of person. You know, I start my like work day around 3 or 4 p.m. as far as filming. I'm doing a lot of stuff before that, but when it comes to like filming, I don't like to film too early because the light just looks weird when you get out like right at noon on a GoPro. I don't know what it is, but it just doesn't look right. The light looks better after like 3, 4 p.m. Before the time change, the sun sets at like 5:30, which is it gives me like a 2-hour window to get down here, shoot all my content, and leave before the sun goes down. So in reality, that's kind of where the After Dark series came from. Is I just was like, you know what? Why am I forcing myself to get out before the sun sets? I'm just gonna ride at night, you know? So that's kind of been the theory behind that. This little community down here, look, they got a bumper. What car is that for? It looks like a Ford something. Oh, we're stuck here now. How you doing? Huh? Yeah. Hey, I record everywhere I ride, you know, so many crazy drivers. Yeah, yeah, about that. The camera's always rolling. This is my rule, man. I tell everybody. That's just kind of like a random, I don't know, interaction. But if you are out on any two-wheel device nowadays, this is 2025, folks. You got no excuse to not have a camera rolling at all times. At all times. I actually want to slow down and look at this right here. Oh, full pull. Oh, God. Oh, bike's still a little too new. What's going on right here? Let's see this art. Bunch of stuff on the ground. This art is sick. I see this guy's name around a lot. Blue. I always see him, and I see Hopes. Shout out to the one guy who always comments down below and tells me to check out Hopes' artwork. I see Hopes. After that guy started pointing them out to me, I see Hopes everywhere now. It's kind of crazy. That dude gets around. If you live in LA or any big city, if you start paying attention to the look, an accident just happened right here. Yikes. Like if you start looking at the graffiti around you, all the artwork, you'll start seeing some of the same names in different places depending on if you're an explorer type like I am. I don't know. You may notice it, you may not. But yeah, always record. Anyways, what was I even talking about before any of this happened? I think the time change. Days keep getting longer until, look at this car's wheels. That thing's sick. It looks like peppermint. Yeah, days keep getting longer until like June, I think, from here. So I'm chilling. I'm having to scramble out of the house, sit in traffic for an hour to get to the city to ride. You know, that's kind of been the routine for like pretty much since winter started till now. Like November, time change, scramble for the next few months until you can, you know, get through the winter, and then the time changes and then you're back. Now we're back. And to be honest, we are still kind of late today, but you know, we don't have an agenda, so it's all good. One of my favorite jumps. I wanted to hit it, but this truck was coming out. We'll go ahead and let him pass, send that a little bit. Reminds me, last time I was over here, I think I was riding the Sigma. So I wanted to hit this. I wasn't able to. If you want to jump one of these bikes, just kind of like putting around in the street, it takes so much energy compared to like the Lifey. The trade-offs between these new bikes and the Lifey, I'm starting to think about getting another Lifey, like a bone stock one, not do anything to it. I miss having that 115, 120 pound-ish type of bike weight. Even though those bikes are slower than heck now, man, it's gonna be hard to go back to that feeling of not just being able to just shove yourself into wherever you want to go. And that, you know, it sounds kind of strange, but I mean, like, when you pull the throttle on one of these bikes, it's like you're a torpedo. You just boom, and it's not like that on a Lifey anymore, unfortunately. Still a great bike. It's still weird how they're like unobtainium. You either have to pay a crazy markup to get one, or you import it, and it just takes forever. So I don't know. That's a long-term idea, maybe later on in the year. But right now, this is the Steed. Even though this bike's heavy, That's my main complaint about this bike. It's just got a lot of weight to it. It makes up for it with all the other cool stuff it offers. So basically, power, acceleration for sure. It's got plenty of acceleration. Anywho, what's the actual agenda for today, you may be asking? Well, let me inform you. We're doing a long ride. We're starting off out here in the city, beautiful downtown LA during the day. It's been a minute since I've even came down here when it's not dark. It's actually nicer during the day. I do think it's nicer during the day. It's a whole different atmosphere, especially this time right here. You know, it's a little sunset's about to happen in about an hour. Cool breeze. You know, it's chill. It's chill. There's some stuff to see. People out walking around. There's artwork on the walls. You know, but we're going on a crazy adventure because today is a beautiful day, but the next 2 days, actually like 2 weeks, I think, are supposed to suck. Like, it's supposed to be like non-stop rain and cold for like weeks. Oh man, why am I so reckless right now? I should calm down just a tad bit before we get in some actual trouble riding around out here, or before I like ride through a pile of poop and don't realize it because I'm too busy jetting around. But here's the plan. I'm playing that Bone Thugs. That's my jam right there. The plan right now, we're gonna go to the edge of the city. For starters, we're gonna go to the edge of the city. Then we're gonna cut around kind of the edge area, the general edge, and then we're gonna go south. We have not been to South Central in like 6 months, right? We haven't been down there in like 6 months. We may check it out today because it's a nice day. It's feeling like spring. It's not quite there yet, but it's feeling pretty good. So we might see what's going on down there. Not sure yet if that's on the agenda, but it just may be. LAPD, clearly bigger fish to fry than whatever I got going on. That's nothing new. These are my old stomping grounds. This is actually my old neighborhood, Skid Row. And I'm not joking when I say that. I live like right there. Matter of fact, that building right there, that big tan one, that is where I lived, which technically put my address in Skid Row. So yeah, fun fact about that. I didn't know that until I moved out here. Pro tip, folks. Don't ever move into a place without seeing it first. One of the biggest mistakes I ever made, probably, without actually like going to where it is as far as the actual property. I learned the hard way that you should not, I know this is gonna sound crazy, this is gonna sound nuts to some of y'all. You're gonna be like, I can't believe that. You should not put a bunch of money down on a lease on a place before you go check it out. I know, insane concept, right? Insane. These pants are sick. Yeah, you know, we all learn things like different, the hard way sometimes, I guess you could say. I learned that one the hard way. Don't move to a place without going there. Some of you have been watching forever. You remember when I used to have this apartment, this super fancy lease that was shaped like a U, like a big U-shaped apartment. They got working on over here. They're trying to kickstart the mini bike. Oh, yeah. Okay. They're trying to get somewhere. That's fun. That's sick. I don't think I've ever been over here. It's an interesting little corner over here. Taiwan Seafood and Fish Corp. I've definitely never been on this street right here. What even is this? It's kind of crazy down here. What's going on, brothers? Oh yeah. Hey now. Okay, well that's a new street for me. Hey, folks, I tell you, how many streets have y'all seen me cover? I still find new ones every time I get out and ride. How crazy is that? That's how big this city is. I could keep doing this channel, this format, for the next like 5 years, and I guarantee you, every time I get out, I'd still discover new little nooks and crannies and alleys and streets and just random places I've never been. You know, prime example back there. Nice gentleman back there too. Very chill. What is this? These are it's like corn stalks. Corn stalks. I thought it was tamales. I was about to say, man, damn, it looks like a lot of wasted tamales. I could have ate at least a couple of those. Off to the next location. That wasn't even really part of the game plan. It was cut through Skid Row. It's just, you know, anyone who's driven through LA knows that sometimes the fastest way to get from one side of downtown to the other is just going straight through Skid Row. So sometimes you have to do that. I want to show you guys this real quick. It's like a pinata, it's like a pinata epicenter. They got like a bunch of pinata stuff, party supplies. Pinatas on pinatas. You ever go to a kid's party and they have a giant pinata? If it was in LA, they could have got it from here. This is a place where they do those things. If you have any Hispanic friends, or if you are yourself, I grew up and a lot of my friends are Hispanic because I lived in, you know, North Long Beach, which is a very multicultural area. You always see those pinatas at a party. Doesn't matter what the age of the person is, and everybody takes a candy. Doesn't matter if it's like the kid breaks the pinata, he'll be like 6 years old, and then you see all these adults rush to get the candy. It's brutal. Yeah. This alley is, it's always got some cool art. Right now it's a little ominous. Car coming slow at me. Let's go ahead and pull through it. Thank you. I got the reverse wave. Hey, look at that thing. What does he got? Okay, don't mind me. Hey, I won't mind you if you don't mind me. How's that work? All right, we got a Tesla coming dead at us. I don't know if I've done this alley either. This may be, I don't even know actually. This maybe is a new one. I couldn't even tell you at this point, folks. We've been around these areas so many times. I know that one street was, but that I don't actually know. I'm trying to avoid riding into the sun right now. That's always my weakness at this time, is you have to avoid riding into the sun, which is always frustrating. What's going on back here? We're doing our checkup, all right? It's been a minute since we've even been out here, so we're just doing the checkup. We're just kind of catching a feel for how the city's looking right now. It's a Sunday, so you know most things are closed, mostly abandoned. So that's a double-edged sword. One, I have pretty much unrestricted freedom to ride most places that I want right now. I can, anywhere that's accessible, I can kind of just go. But two, what do they say? Well, like in space, there's no one to hear you scream. Yeah, something happens to you out here. Well, you are on your own. So, yeah. I know you guys have seen me have bike problems. Look, that's a cat. Oh, it's a kitty. Oh, man. The strays of downtown. Nothing I can do for a cat right now. I don't have any cat food or anything like that. Oh, there's so much water. Remember there's there's a person sleeping right there. Sorry. I was saying, the last time I came down here, there's a burnt down car. It looks like they finally got rid of it. I think it was there for months. You remember that car that was like kind of burned down? Oh, we're off the grid right here. This feels off the grid. We're literally in the middle of the city, so it's like not at all off the grid, but it just feels like it. It feels like we're in a like LA Chernobyl. Chernobyl? I don't know. Crazy. Anywho, what's next? Yo, sick, dude. Word. Not much else to see out here. It's just like some random alleys. We're actually gonna cut through here just to save us a second of time. Oh, shoot. You were not paying attention. That would slice your leg right open, I think, actually, if you're moving at the right speed. Look at this right here. Oh, these ones are kind of bent, but the other ones were straight out. Oh yeah, that's going straight in your leg, bro. Barbed wire stuff you see in edges of downtown. Normal. All right, here we are, San Pedro Street. This could be where we make our left. Yeah, it's been a while since we've taken this route, so see how it goes. All right, off we go. I love this little area right here. It's like a makeshift farmer's market, kind of like swap meet. They like built themselves, and I don't know if they have permission, but they do it like all the time. I'm pretty sure it's like just leftover samples, like random stuff from the clothing, because this is all like probably leftovers from, you know, the fashion district's right there. So they just have a bunch of random stuff. You probably come out here with a ton of like random crap for like $5. I don't know. Yeah, for anyone new to my channel this year, I usually just kind of like ride around and do like a self podcast where I just like talk about random stuff. When there's current events going on, I cover them, but you know, there's not really much going on in the city right now. It's kind of normal. Look at that, dude. I see these little bikes all over the place. I kind of want to get one to do a video on. They're only like $300 now. It's moving kind of quick. We're going 21 miles an hour. That's yeah. We're pacing. Dude, you can get around pretty smooth on that. I would love to ask her like how much range it has, but I mean, I don't know, maybe two. Dude, she's mobbing, bro. She's mobbing. Yeah. How far does the bike go? How much range? How much?
I don't know.
No? Like 20 miles, 5, 10?
I don't know, it's 400.
That's the price?
Maybe.
Okay. Thank you. Well, you know, we got somewhere, folks. I don't know. A little lost in translation, but we have learned that it was $400. That's pretty spot on. I guess 300. I've seen them on Walmart for like $300. I'd probably break one of those in like 10 minutes tops, maybe even less. Some of the lesser traveled parts of LA, I've been through these roads before, but it's been a while. I do know that if we go up here, there is a road that kind of cuts to the left and it turns into an alley. So I do know where I'm at. I mean, I usually do when I'm in LA. I've been around everywhere like 1,000 times, so hard to find somewhere where I'm completely lost as to where I am. Those guys look like they're having a great day. Just leave it at that. All these little cut through alleys, none of them really save us time to where we ultimately will be ending up. All right, folks, we're already crossing back out here. We are quickly reapproaching. We're basically back in South Central. We're technically in historic South Central, so that's where we're at. I mean, it's signified by the fact that there's immediately tons of graffiti on the walls, and it's not necessarily art. It's more like making a statement. A little bit. This kind of looks like art, honestly. Now we got a payphone. If you know what you know what to do, you know what to do. If you know what I mean when I say payphone, you've been watching the channel for a really long time. That reference is like lost in history. There's only a few of you that even understand what it means when I say that. If you know, you know. If not, well, maybe dig through some old videos, do some research. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, we're barely on 23rd Street, man. We got a long way to go if we want to actually cover some ground today. So we're gonna have to start getting to it. Before I thought something was on fire up here. They're cooking up fire. That's what's going on. That's the fire. They are cooking that fire. Look at that. That thing's going. Damn. Smells like chicken and carne asada maybe. I have not eaten today, so I am actually starving. Will we finally get the long-awaited food segment today? Probably not. Probably not. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know why. The amount of times I've been asked to eat on camera while I'm riding, and I haven't, because I don't know. I feel like it's just me sitting down eating is boring, no? Like, I'm just gonna be sitting there like doing a burrito. Is that something you guys want to see? I don't know. If it is, maybe, you know, leave a comment. Let me know. We might be able to just go sit somewhere and eat a burrito, maybe. I don't know. All right, we're kind of just commuting. I'm showing you guys how it looks out here. 2025, first South Central ride in 2025. It's actually looking about the same as 2024, maybe a little bit more trash. That's one thing I'm going to go ahead and point out. There's a little bit more trash. Take a look at this street right here. We're actually turning around and go back the other way too. Look at this art right here, dude. This art is insane. That's so cool. This place almost looks like an abandoned building, but it's totally not. It looks like an old castle. I want to get another shot of this art, man. This art is insanity. Love it. Super sick. So yeah, I mean, there's a fair amount of trash out here. Can't deny that. I got a bike shop. Clara's Discount. We got some bikes. Hello, we got a little, look at that. That little mini scooter. That's for the ladies right there. Love it. Got the Lavanderia. Fiesta Michoacana. Translator, someone? Isn't Michoacana like a place? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know. Let's keep going southbound down this street that we're on for a bit. Taking some more sights and sounds, and then we're gonna cut west. We're gonna go west. More signs of what's going on out here. Looks like they got a little impromptu swap meet. That's what's going on left and right over there. One thing about this bike, it has the power to commute. Bro, am I tripping, or is that just a line of trash? Hold on, we gotta check this out. Am I going crazy, or was there literally just a line of trash outside of a building for no reason? It's a little out of the ordinary. Even for out here, it's like a little, it's like, why? Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what it's looking like. Bunch of trash, maybe some stuff worthy of grabbing in there, but other than that, just trash. Hard to even tell. It could be someone's like stuff they're just putting out. I don't know. All right, we're about to cross Jefferson Boulevard going south. Any of my LA natives, you know, once you cross Jefferson going south, all bets are off. This is kind of like where it really turns into what you see in the movies. Okay, we'll start from right here. There is a bunch of cool art behind me, and it all looks like this, right? But there is a lot of like butts and boobies and a lot of detail, so I can't show it. Yeah, like, I mean, a lot of detail. Like, I'm actually gonna look this way as I pass it too. I really cannot show you what's on that wall. But I love checking out street art. If you guys ever see artists that you guys recognize the actual art of, do show them the clip in the video. I love that. Sometimes I have artists that we ride by in the videos hit me up on Instagram and stuff and be like, yo, you saw my art, thanks. Like, cool, bro, sick. Keep carrying on, folks. What's going on out here, man? What's going on out here in the streets today? We are on San Pedro Street still. If we go west a couple streets is the infamous Hooper. How many of y'all remember me talk about Hooper Street? That's a street I don't ride down, because it's just I've heard too many stories of people getting bopped riding down that street. We are not riding down Hooper. It ain't happening. Actually got a nice wide carved out bike lane out here. There's King Boulevard. It's another street we could take one day, but not today. We kind of have an agenda. Someone just threw a box out of their car. That's not nice. Littering. The Pokemon box. We're gonna do our good deed for the day. I'm pretty sure you can throw a cardboard into these green bins in LA now. If I'm not mistaken. I changed the rules so you can do that. You used to only throw them in blue bins. Now you can throw them in green as well. Every little bit counts. You know, I can't get in these big piles of trash and clean those up. I might catch something, you know, but I can do the bare minimum, right? Yeah. All right, well, for reference, we just went down about 20 blocks while I was chatting about that utter nonsense. So that's how fast we're covering ground out here. These blocks are short though, so it's not like they're not like full-size city blocks. That's why we cover ground much quicker. I think there's an alley right here. There's an alley, but it don't look too interesting. There's a skate park and this park over here. These are areas I rarely actually check out, so I'm gonna cruise down just a little bit. It's like some fellas hanging out there. They got their RV. You know what's crazy is, like, I don't know if it's actually crazy per se, but RV living it's really become like, it's so normalized now, man. I see RVs everywhere. There's RV people, like there's people, I said RV people. There's people living in RVs not far from where I live. And I live in a place where it's like, it's gotta be the worst place to try and live in an RV, man. It's the desert. You know, it's the desert. So, you know, like this right here, this is the middle of a neighborhood. It's kind of strange to see on one hand, but it's completely normalized now. Like it's everywhere. It really is everywhere. You see these people living in RVs full on with their little setup outside. They got generators, they got their bike collection, and it's part of LA life now, for better or for worse. It just is what it is. I mean, I don't know. I guess some people are more opinionated about it than others. I kind of like don't really care. Look at this building they're building. That just looks horrible. More apartments is good, but man, that just looks like a prison. It looks like a prison. Ugh. Oh, all right, where are we at? We're over here on Vernon. This is, we're firmly in South Central now, so we're out here. We are out here. Destination, out here. Here is where we are. Out is what we're doing. Yep. So we're gonna do a little bit of zigzagging, then we're gonna keep going south for a little bit further, wrap up, and then go northbound back to the city, see what's going on that side of town. Like I said, I'm trying to give you guys the longest video I can today because it's gonna be raining non-stop, so we got to make up for a lot of lost time. Alrighty, anyone remember this spot right here, the flag station? Flags and various goods. This is one of my reference points because across the way they are constantly playing music. I'm not really sure why. They're always like, if you walked in there, there's no way you'd be able to hear anything. It's super loud. From here, it's very loud. So I can only imagine if you're standing in the store, it's like gotta be deafening. Yeah, I have to like yell just to be heard over it. Further down through South Central we go. Don't mind me this. All right, I'll just go around. This is where you got to start riding as defensively as possible, just like that lady did. You gotta really watch out for yourself riding around here, and that means getting around by any means necessary. Sidewalk, street, grass, however you can not get hit is pretty much the goal. Like the goal is to not get hit out here. That is it. Ugh. Yeah, so sometimes it comes it requires creative riding. That's how I like to put it. Creative riding. Hello. Look at that turn radius. No bueno. She got plenty of time though. You're good. 3-point U-turn. 47th, I say. Once we hit around 50th, we'll probably pop up and start going westbound. That's to the right. See how it goes. We got the outdoor. There's so many farmers markets. I feel like there's more than there were before. I'm telling you, man, the economy is tanking, dude. Everybody's looking for like this is an extra $100 a week. It goes a long way, especially if you live out here, man. Extra $100 a week is a make or break, and some people I feel like are losing the perspective on how like hard it is to survive on a meager income. You know, you got to cut corners just about everywhere. Was there a car accident that just happened? Yeah, that is what we're looking at right here. Someone just crashed. Ay, ay, ay. That's a no bueno. They're up on the curb and all. Dang. Looks like they got hit and ran, honestly. Looks like someone hit him. That's unfortunate. I was just talking about riding defensively, man. People will hit you out here, and I promise you, they won't stop. I don't know about where you're from, but I think most people are used to, like, if you get hit by a car, they stop, they get out, you know, you exchange insurance. If you're hurt, they wait with you and, like, you know, see if they can contact 911 or something like that. Not the case out here. Not the case. I'm telling you, it's not how it rolls out here. People will hit you and keep going. They'll keep going. I feel bad for those people though. Like the kid was sitting outside with his mom and he looked so upset. He looked really upset. Hey, how are you? Yeah, he was like, dang dude, I just screwed up so bad. Anyhow, more neighborhood cruising. It's a beautiful day, so we're just out and about for now until that changes, and so far so good. Another payphone right there. Let's see if we can get across here. I want to check this out actually. Look at all these jerseys. More outdoor shops, love it. Getting money how you can. Oh, I hear sirens. Finally, guys, probably paramedic for that accident, even if nobody's hurt. Sometimes paramedic rolls out, EMT for stuff like that. Damn, he's going fast. All right, continuing on through the beautiful city of South Central. Oh man, big tagging on this right here is what it is. You cover it up, they're gonna come back and tag it right back up again, in case you didn't know. At some point, we just got to ride to the sun, so I'm gonna go ahead and get it over with right now. It's my least favorite thing to do because, you know, I can't see. Yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory, but gonna go ahead and get it over with. Some of these front yards out here are kind of crazy. I wish I was slowing down a little bit to see some of them. And if we need to step on it, it's just a quick flip the switch. Here we are on Broadway. We're actually gonna take a left right here. We're really doing a reverse route. If you're keen to the ways that I ride when I'm out here, we're doing like a big reverse route to how I usually go. And we'll see how it goes. 56, we're gonna cut a right, continue westbound into the sun. And we're gonna take this side street south, reverse against traffic. There are some alleys over here, skipping on them for today, just cause, you know, I don't know. Not really feeling the alley cruise in South Central today. That's always a risky one could say. Yeah, it's always a little risky. Out here, this parking out here, you may come out here, like this street right here looks like very, like, why would someone want to park here? Because, you know, it probably seems super easy to break into a car back here, right? No one's really out here. It would seem that way. I remember when I was a kid, I was probably like 15 years old. I'd ride to my friend's house and I would go along a street just like that, where it was kind of like very desolate. And I remember one of his neighbors had a super cool Subaru STI, one of the classic looking ones where there was like blue paint and the gold wheels. And I stopped to look at it for like, I want to say 5 seconds tops. And then I hear a voice from inside the house that was like, "Car looks good, huh?" I looked back and I couldn't see anybody. I was like, yeah. I just got back on my bike and kept pedaling. Yeah, so, you know, it may seem like no one's watching out in those places, but I guarantee you, someone's got their eye on you. Someone's got their eye on you if you're out there, you know, scoping around. It is what it is. I guess we can go over here on Slauson for a bit. Why not? Kind of a lot of traffic right now, but we're gonna make do. They finally got this path open. Dude, you can probably trace back to years ago when I first started coming down here and recording. This was closed off for the longest. Now it looks like the bike path is finally about to open soon. Maybe, you know, maybe. Not yet, but hopefully soon. There's something. Oh, we got a sidewalk. Nice. That literally took us nowhere. Okay, well, you know, it's something. It's something. Something's better than nothing, man. Alrighty, now we got to make a dangerous maneuver right there. Here we are back in back where it all started. Figueroa Street. North and south. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's that alarm? Dude, I think this alarm is for me. It started going off right when I rode past. That's that alarm right there. Look, it just goes off whenever anyone goes right here. Hey, it's got a red and blue light too. The police, they're coming for me. Oh no. All right, well, here we are. A lot of bikers out here. We got some bike life activities out here on Figueroa nowadays. I see tons of people out here riding bikes. Great. You know, I like to think that I inspired the local community. Hopefully I did. You know, I don't know. Anyway, let's push down a little bit, see what's going on. It's a little chilly out, but it's a beautiful day. So let's see, you know, what's going on out here, basically. I still have that alarm sound like ringing in my brain. It's like ringing nonstop. Oh. Alrighty. Excuse me. God, so many taco spots that smell amazing, and I am starving. Gotta have your eyes open out here riding around. Gets tricky quick. Already down here on 69th. Holy. Oh my God. Sorry. Whoops, I think I scared her. You know, my bad. She did not fall, for the record. It probably didn't come out, but she stayed on 2 feet. You know, I failed to consider the fact that they may not have the greatest balance while standing on athletic footwear. Just to put it that way. Athletic footwear, yeah. Good old South Central, never a dull moment. Never ever a dull moment. Before the tourism board should hire me. yeah, I should, I deserve a role with the tourism board of LA. They need to put me on salary. I'm probably generating revenue for the beautiful city of LA with my tour videos. Don't you think? Don't you guys watch these videos and be like, that's a loose dog, that's a loose pit bull. Yikes. Don't you guys watch these videos and doesn't it make you want to come to LA, right? Don't I just show the most beautiful, glorious realities of being out here, right? Or no? I don't know. Anywho, we're not done yet. We got to get back to the city. I'm thinking about taking another route too, because I usually from here, kind of just turn back around, go up, go this way. But I don't know. We're hanging on for now. It's Sunday, so the traffic's kind of chill. No one's like speeding around like you know, murderously. But I don't want to speak too soon because we are out here in South Central, so that could change at any moment. I think I want to take one of these next streets. I want to take this one, but when we're flowing with traffic, it's just like, you know, just keep going. Just keep going. Just go with the flow, you know. That's one of my cardinal rules. Apply it to everything. Just go with the flow. Whenever you can, just let's see if we can take Slauson right here. This actually might be fun. Hello. Hey, fellas out here going. Hey, I ain't mad at him. Policia. Policia. Don't mind me, fellas. I'm just, you know, just taking a tour of my beautiful city, my beautiful hometown of LA. Just another beautiful afternoon out here getting it. All right, off we go. This, I believe, is where we first came down here after a long hiatus, and there was this fire hydrant right here. It was going up straight into the sky, and it flooded this entire neighborhood. I never really realized how one fire hydrant going up like that can actually flood an entire neighborhood, like straight up. This whole area, all of this was completely flooded from one hydrant. Some of y'all remember that. Oh my God, bro, that shook. That got me. Oh gosh. Yeah, that got me. All right. That's our one dog spook of the day. It always happens with one. Sometimes I see it coming, other times they completely catch me off guard. Get around the food truck. Homie's hustling, that's right. That recycling paper. I used to recycle when I was a kid. God, what a terrible, terrible way to raise money. I mean, now, you know, it is what it is. Sometimes you got to recycle just to get paid. And I used to recycle cans. I would put gloves on, arm length gloves, and get in people's recycling to get cans. Here's one thing that you may not know, is that a lot of people don't use the recycling bins for recycling. Anyone who's ever like collected cans to recycle for money knows this. that was something I did as a teenager. Kind of actually older teenager, like 18, 19, 20. So I was basically an adult, still in the teens. But yeah, long story short, you'll find a lot of other stuff in the recycling bins. And I mean a lot of other stuff. So yeah, you can interpret that however you like, but I mean it in like the most disgusting way possible. So that should give you some more reference. Big stray, holy God, that is a monster. Is he really stray? Bro, he does look like a stray. That is terrifying and sad at the same time. I would not go anywhere near the big male pit bull with balls swinging. God, bro, I'm good. He's probably full pump full of dog testosterone. Nope. We are good. We are good. We are good. We're kind of just getting out of the city right now. We could take a couple side streets. Really need to though. We're just gonna keep going. I think this is, correct me if I'm wrong, this is a full day of free riding I've done on the 3.0. I'm shocked at how much faster I'm getting around. It's like, it's much faster. I am jetting around the city right now. Like, I don't know what would be able to keep up with this besides another 3.0 or like a helicopter. You know, if I was like in getaway mode right now, I think a car would have a tough time keeping up, because I could do stuff like go into that park and go this way or that way, turn around, do all types of confusing stuff, and just keep going. You know, so that's nice. That is nice. That is one of the things I do like about this bike. I love that truck right there. Yeah, the speed is equally parts exhilarating, helpful, and dangerous. This is probably also the most dangerous ride I've done out here, because high speed in these roads don't really mix that well. Are we gonna make this? Yeah. You know, it's kind of sketch because it just takes one other person that's going really fast. Like, example, that car that cut across, like directly across 5 lanes of traffic to get to the, that guy left his M4 parked in the middle of the street with it on. See, that stuff you see out here. If someone goes for that car, they're getting shot from like 9 different directions probably. He just had his M4, key in the ignition, car on, motor on, parked in the middle of the road. Crazy. Yeah, like that guy cutting across the traffic. If he was like in a rush somewhere else, he's in a rush, I'm in a rush, who do you think is gonna is gonna react first? I don't know. I mean, realistically, let's do a full pull. Can I full pull both brakes? I mean, that's pretty good stopping power. I can't lie, it is good, but is it enough? Well, I don't want to ever have to find out. That's the thing. Oh boy, we covered some ground right there, folks. We did a crazy mission just now, and we're still going. How much time are we at? Almost at an hour, I think. Damn, we've been riding for an hour already. Folks, time flies when you're having fun. I was about to say, I hear a bunch of motors. It's these, it's a group of road glides, Harley Davidsons. Nice. And the Monte Carlo, let's go. This road is a racetrack, bro. King Boulevard, you won't catch me riding down this road on any two-wheel device. This might as well be a freeway, full on. It might as well be the 101 freeway in the hood. It's straight up like, it's not crazy. People come and drive through here going this way, westbound, through like to Inglewood. Yeah, nope, no thanks. All right, over here at the Coliseum and the football stadium to the right. We're just gonna slide through, see what's going on. I like to try and stop here and get a little bit of free riding in when I can. Let's see if we can do it today on the 3.0 upstairs. What is this thing? What even is this? I'm sure someone's probably tried to like skateboard on this thing or something. Maybe ride bikes on it. I don't know. It's kind of cool. Something just exploded. It's kind of big. I wonder if we can ride up this. Like if I can chunk up it. Looks kind of actually sort of difficult. I think if we hit it with the right speed, we could probably do it. Let's see. I might regret this. Oh man, I got it. It's a little bit of trials action right there. That may look small, but I promise this is more difficult than it looks on camera. It's kind of steep. You have to like properly throttle up it to make it up this. There we go. Lovely. One thing that is remarkable about this bike is the brakes just simply work better than any other bike's brakes, except for the Ultra B. But you know, that's like a whole different other heavy beast of a bike. This bike has just such good brakes out of the box, and that's usually my main complaint about any e-bike out of the box is the brakes after like a week. Or no, sorry, that's a little dramatic. I'd say like a month, honestly, like a month, which is still a short amount of time. Like a month, 2 months, brakes already feel squishy. You need to replace pads if you're riding a lot. If you go on long adventures, you're gonna be already needing to replace brake pads and stuff after like a month, which is kind of pitiful if you ask me. These ones, I mean, they just feel bulletproof, man. Still, we'll see if that changes, but probably my favorite improvement over the 2.0, which had good brakes at first, but they turned to crap too by the end of that bike's lifespan. As long as I owned it, the brakes ended up just trash at the end. So pleasantly surprised by the performance we're getting out of these so far. All right, we got 2 motorcycle cops up here on the left. If anyone is going to give me any trouble today, out of all the places that I've gone, all the things I've seen, it's going to be these 2 cats. But I think we should be fine. Honestly, I feel like most police in general in LA just has like other things to be concerned about. So, you know, we're just hoping that they don't care. Anything I do right now, if I go right, it's going to look suspicious. If I take the bike path, that's probably my best. That's actually probably my best move here. So, okay, perfect. This guy's here, so he can take the. They'll probably be looking at this cat more than me. I'm just being honest. I'm gonna take it off nice and easy. Yep, they don't care. All right, cool. You never know. You never know. I've talked about this. I still haven't done the video on it yet. There's a new law that strictly prohibits the sale of throttle-powered e-bikes in California. I think. I need to read up on it again. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And it's also like e-bikes with a certain like power motor. So selling bikes like this is like technically by law like out of the picture right now. You can't do it, but I don't think that's really like it's one of those laws. It's kind of like I don't really see it being applied yet. You know, it's gonna take like something happening, right? Like I don't know exactly how else to put that, but there's a saying, right, that like most laws of the land are drawn in blood, something like that. So it's gonna take, I mean, I don't want to mean that too literally, but like honestly, it's gonna take like something. Bro, what is bro doing? It's gonna take like something that happens to make police really start cracking down, which it hasn't yet. Thankfully, knock on wood, thank God. And yeah, so that's why I feel like it's still just a great area. Everywhere else besides LA, I feel like the e-bike crackdown has already happened. Orange County, forget about it. South Bay, forget about it. Even Santa Monica area, Venice Beach, I'm hearing a lot of stories about like over there, they're really cracking down on any type of throttle, not just Sur-Ron style bikes like this, but anything with a throttle. Like they are stopping you and they're giving you a ticket and trying to impound your bike. You know, I'm telling you, LA, the places I ride is I'm the last of the Mohicans out here, man. It's for a reason that I come out to where nobody else wants to go. All right, no one else wants to ride the places that I want to ride, and that's partly because I have utter freedom out here. I just am like unrestricted, but it's a double-edged sword. Like I said earlier, I'm all alone out here, so if it hits a fan, then there's no one out here to get my back. Okay. One of those scenarios where no one can complain because the Prius stopped right in the bike lane and then the car opens, but I'm like not on a bike that should be in the bike lane anyway, so I don't care. You know, I'll just keep going. You know, nobody loses, also nobody wins, so you know, kind of like it's kind of one of those scenarios. Oh man, ankle monitor. If you know what the ankle monitor means, well then you know, I kind of, if you haven't noticed, I tend to mind my own business when I'm out and about. I don't talk too much to people. You never you never know what to expect out here. Yeah. Heading back into the beautiful city of Angels as we speak. All right, coming back into downtown, we're pushing up big. That's how far Fit goes. It goes all the way down through South Central, all the way up through downtown LA. Then it goes north. It actually ends up ahead. We can take it to the end, but we might actually. I don't know. We just may. I think there's a Lakers game tonight, and Crypto Arena's already packed up, full of cars. I don't see any riders here. Usually I stop to say what's up to some riders. There's none. There's definitely the billboards though. Yep, not a soul out here today. We're just gonna keep it pushing. Off we go. Let's see, we can't go through there anymore. I just remembered they have completely sealed access. If you want to go that way, you can't, which is annoying, but it is what it is. You can still technically get through going through here if you wanted to. There's like a big cut through, like right, oh no, they got that way blocked off too now. Okay, never mind. You can no longer get through there on a bike at all. Unlucky. All right, we're gonna skip the downtown full-on cruise. We're gonna go take a little bit of a shortcut while we still got sunlight. Man, I'm so excited for the time to be changed and to be out riding in the day. That is the best. I know some of you guys love the night videos, but I'm gonna be honest, I really don't. I'm really not that crazy about filming them. It's kind of just like a thing to do to have something to post. You know, sometimes I just like having a video to post. And yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of riding at night. I thought it would be a lot of fun. It is exciting, but not for the right reasons. It's exciting because it's scary, man. I don't know if you've ever been in LA at night, man. It's like Gotham City out here, dude. It's pretty sketchy. Yeah, it's sketchy as hell. I'm coming up on my time limit. My head is starting to itch. Whenever I see a fence, it's like a free route to get through an area. It's like, you know, in like a video game where they have like a yellow ladder and that's supposed to like signify that that's the way you're supposed to take. It's like the developer kind of like nodding you towards a direction like, yeah, there's just a yellow ladder here for some reason. I don't know why. Whenever I see a fence, that's what I think. Ugh. Okay, it's not working out. Come on, maybe we can go like this way. Let's try that. Make it right through here. Oh, yep. Feet stayed on. All right, I like that just was the biggest diversion of my entire life. I don't know. Something was calling from deep within me to ride on that fence, so we did it. Just some random assorted trash there, nothing out of the ordinary. Some hair and poop, the double whammy. See, can I get out right here? I feel like I maybe can, but... Huh? Oh, thank you. Yeah, anywho. Bro, that kid knew that I was on an e-ride. He knew it wasn't even a Sur-Ron. He knew it was an e-ride. That's kind of crazy. Kids are tapped in. All right, wrapping up the last of our tour to Hicks. Let's see what's going on this way. This is one of my little cut throughs. It's always a little different. And today it's clean. Last time we came through here, it was completely completely covered in stuff. Now it's pretty accessible. Looks like he's working on his car. He's working on a windshield. Looks like he got a busted windshield. He's replacing it or something. Active day. All right, we're gonna hit a couple of quick routes just to wrap today up. We gotta get through the neighborhoods as fast as we can. Bro, everyone's got e-bikes now, huh? I swear, it's just like they have completely taken over in just about every way. Whoa, what's going on here, bro? This little street looks crazy now. People living out here now. Last time I came through here, it was not. I like it. Looks like something caught on fire too. It's definitely a fire. Multiple fires. They must have tried to get in here or something. Can't really tell, but that's definitely a result of a fire. That's for sure. I haven't been up that street in a while, so hard to tell, but I've never seen people living outside of that building. That's why I was kind of confused there. If I sounded like if someone was out of the ordinary, you know, that didn't seem like much, but all my years over coming here, I've never seen people outside of that building sleeping like that. So I don't know. When you live out here and you ride all the time and you go through all these streets all the time, you notice like shuffling, but you always see it kind of in the same sort of location, right? So there's always places that you don't see stuff, and there's places that you typically do. And that's a place where I've never seen them be able to set up shop out there like the way they did. So that's why I was a little, just looked a little out of the ordinary, that's all. Nothing, you know, not too major, but we got one more stop for today. One more stop. See if we can make it before the sunset. It's getting a little chilly out here. Hello. Carpool. Love it. If I had a kid, I don't know if I'd put him on my e-bike. I feel like that'd probably be a bad idea. Maybe that's, yeah, I didn't even think that through 1 second, because I was like, the rapid thought process in my brain was like, oh, somebody got broken into. Was like, no one puts babies on motorcycles, why would they put it on e-bike? But I'm sure one of you psychos out there who watches my channel has an e-bike and has put your kid on it in some way. I know you have. I know someone in here has. You guys think of everything, so I'm sure at least one person's like, yeah, dude, I got a rig. I put it in the baby carriage. I got him on the, you know, the stroller connects and we're good to go. Oh man. All right, we're out here in the trenches, folks. This is the other trenches. We're in the other trenches. Now we're in the other trenches. Looks like the train station's so closed. I wonder what happened over there. It must have been something big, because I've never seen the train station closed for this long. I'm gonna come up here and take a right and take a look at it. Kind of fascinating. Fascinating. Yeah, I came through here last at night. Now we get to see it during the day. You guys remember this used to be packed. Some of y'all remember, at least. It used to be packed with people right here selling stuff all up and down the sidewalk. Vendors all up and over here. Everybody got kicked out en masse, like, you know, entirely. It's confusing to me, at least. I don't still know why. The exact reason was, there's plenty of speculation, but genuinely, I don't know why everybody got kicked out right there. Maybe we'll find out. I don't know, not today though. Anywho, here we got good old MacArthur Park. I can't lie, this is like one of the most beautiful parks in LA, but it's just, it is so ironic that this place is just full of crime, man. It really is full of crime and homeless and people just trying to survive, which, I mean, I don't really have many thoughts or opinions about it. It just is what it is. And it's always been like this, but it's like, bro, this is like genuinely one of the most beautiful parks of all of LA. In the middle of the city. Once you come around here, which I'm gonna show you next, you come around to this side, you get a beautiful shot of the skyline behind it. Oh, we gotta bunny hop this. Oh, I think we made it. I'm putting my front fender on, by the way. Look at that, view of the city, behind, views, birds. Like, let's take this in for a second, right? Look at this. It's genuinely beautiful. I guarantee you there's like a body in the lake right now. There's probably a body in here. There's probably a body somebody like people don't even know about. And definitely a bunch of needles and like other crap. Like, I don't know. Anyhow, another day in LA. Another day in LA. Take a shortcut right here. Boom. What we are gonna do, which we haven't done in a minute, is hit my favorite stair set. If it's open. I think we're gonna be good to go. We're ready for takeoff. Here we go. Oh, sheesh. Yep. That one never gets old. Let's go up it. Up it, shall we? Can we? Oh man, pass the test. You know what's funny? Is it's actually easier to go up that on the Sur-Ron with less power, because like it has a steady delivery of power with the less powerful bike, and it's lighter. So it's kind of like riding a bike up, where this is like, I don't know. I mean, we just pieced it up that house. I just pinned the throttle and we kind of got up it. So there's that. I mean, can't complain either way, but just two different experiences, you know. Out of the city we go for today. We got enough riding for one day. So that was fun. A new thing, I know you guys all know I suck at wheeling. I'm terrible, right? But when I see a little kid looking at me, I just try to pop it up just for a half second. Like, it always makes their day. Like, they don't, like, I don't need to hold it for a minute, but if I could just get like that right there, that's enough to get them to be like, oh my God. It's a great feeling to get a kid stoked on one of these bikes. We do need more people on these bikes. They're expensive, so they're hard to get into, but I am of the firm belief that a rising tide raises all ships. So if they get more popular for everybody, then everybody wins. Hopefully they all become cheaper, more people making videos, we all get more views. Everybody wins. That lady looks like Frankenstein. Look at the get up. Kind of crazy. MacArthur Park after dark. It's not after dark yet. Let's take a look at the infamous alley during the day. How's it looking during the day? We've actually traveled this twice in the last week. Still pretty crazy. Nothing new. Expected, you know. We already know what to expect going down there. We've done it multiple times, and I really don't plan on doing it again anytime soon. So that's where I'm at with that. Man, we saw so much stuff today. We really, I'm telling you, any day, any singular day that you get out and ride in LA, you're gonna see so much stuff. Like, if you spend like 2 hours just riding the city, especially on one of these bikes, I mean, I don't know. I'm just a preacher of the fun. I've been riding bikes my whole life, and nothing opens up the city the way one of these does. And you can win one on my website. Just throwing that out there. Top link in the description, top pinned comment. I am giving one away at the end of this month, and that's in a couple weeks. And if you're watching this in the future, I may be giving another one away. So click on that link if you don't mind. It really opens up the entire city for exploration in a way that absolutely nothing else does. Like nothing. Like genuinely nothing. Sure, riding a bike is fun. That's another experience. It's much more manual and laborious, and it's satisfying in its own way. But this, I mean, as far as just pure on like getting around, there's nothing that beats this. We got 3rd Street builds right here. Look at the lineup. Any classic car enjoyers, I mean, just like actually look at the lineup. It's nuts. He's got so many insane cars. That's just one side. He has another side over here, and probably all up and down this entire neighborhood. 3rd Street builds on Instagram. Check him out. All right, folks, that's gonna wrap up a banger of a day. Remember, hicksfam.com, top pinned comment, top link in the description. Do not forget, there's only a couple weeks left from right now to the end of the current giveaway. The best bike was given away, the lowest turnout we've had for any of the giveaways. Get involved, you might win. Yeah, I'm just saying, you might, because there's gonna be a winner no matter what. It's gonna end, we're gonna select a winner, we're gonna get the bike to them. Might as well get involved. All the official rules are on the website, all that good stuff over there. Anywho, that's gonna do it for me today, folks. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, let me know in the comments. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video very soon. Peace.